It's playoff time. Playoff time on a Monday morning here at Maddie's Park as his first pitch is swung on, put into play, throw across the diamond, takes the first baseman off the bag, and a quick start here for the Suroit Rays. A quick double. And how about the start here for Suroit? Eve Lamoth will stand in for Suroit. It's the 0-3 Rays and the 1-2 Warhawks. Ball one. So things change obviously between this and the U9 division, the U9 girls division. There's no pitchers, so you're taking it off the machine. U11, there are pitchers. There's ball two. And of course, some of the other rule changes are after 4 balls, they take out the tee. And when they take out the tee, the batter can only go one base, and that's sent down the line and fair into left field. And it's a 1-0 start. There's the first run of the game for the Rays. Lamoth with an RBI double.
Is it at work right now? So I don't know if she's here now. I can make that up. Yeah, she's out of here. Okay. So I might. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Okay. This button right here, you just press it to turn it off. Let me know. All right. Getting back to the action on the field, one down here as a shot was hit by Helena Vaudrin. Lamoth was tagged out going from second to third. Vaudrin gets the first on the fielder's choice, so it's 1-0. We're get 3-run max here. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. By the starting pitcher. That misses. Teherunia Teta Bowersfeld getting the call, it looks like. Upstairs. And now it's time to break out the tee. That's ball 4. So again, no walks at U11B, either the girls or the boys division. But you see the runner on first base right now, Vaudrin, can advance to third. And you only get 1 crack at the tee in U11. If you miss it, it's a strikeout. Sorry, I thought the ball was there. Hit in the air, right at short, caught, and that's 2 down. They just got to throw to first. Runner gets back. What a grab by Cross at short, and there are 2 down. Natalia Lasto. 2 down for Suroit. Runner on first, 1-0 Rays. Ball. And just like you see in U11B in the boys division, there is no stealing. U11A, they're stealing up until third. There's no stealing home. Warhawks 1-2 in the round robin portion of this playoff, and there's a swing and a strike. Two down here. Swung on and missed. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. That'll do it for the top half of inning number 1. Rays score 1. They take a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the first. Back at Maddie's Park, this is the final round robin game for both of these two teams. The Suroit Rays 0-3, the Warhawks 1-2. Three very close games played for the Warhawks in this postseason, though. They lost 8-6 to Lakeshore. They beat Lachine 3-2, and then they lost 7-6 to Pierrefonds the other night. First pitch is inside to Teta Bowersfeld, taking ball one. That misses 2-0 the count. Yves Lamotte, the starting pitcher for the Rays in this ball game. Mercier a 1-0 lead. She swings and fouls this one off for strike one. 2-1 the count. Bowersfeld, and then Yadahario cross. Olivia Malush, the three Warhawks set to bat in this inning. Hit to first. Slow roller, and she's gonna beat it out. Bowersfeld gets into first, and the other Jarillo cross will stand in. Hit well into the left side of the field. Good awareness by Bowersfeld. She had to dodge that ball coming at her, because if it hit her on the leg, she'd be ruled out. Runners on first and second for the Warhawks. Here's Olivia Malush standing in the three-hitter. Runners on first and second, K-Hawks. She lays off. Ball one. Monday matinee ball game. Wow. I'm still impressed, even though I know it's Labor Day. Swung on and missed. Even count, 1-1 strike. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Malush. That misses. Even count. Swung on and missed, and that's strike three. 1 out. Gilbert stands into bat now. The cleanup hitter. One down. Two runners on. And Gilbert is hitting the leg. And the bases are loaded for Addison Mayo. Addison Blake Mayo, an opportunity to get the Warhawks engine started. It's running, but now we got to shift into second gear.
Warhawks down 1-0. The max third run's over at first. Here's the windup. Want to know the count. Ball 2. Don't forget, when it gets to ball 4, they take out the T's. In this league, it's not about walks here. 11A, yes, it would be. And there is an 11A league or division within the League Baseball Féminin Quebec League. Ball 3. And we're one pitch away from getting that tee being brought out here. Ball 4 and it's tee time. So if my memory serves me correctly here at U11B, the runner on second can come home. The runner on first can go to third, but the hitter can only go to first base. The hitter can't go further than that. Interesting opportunity for Addison Blake Mayo here. Oh, and that's strike 3, and there's 2 outs. So it's up to Julia Bordeaux with the bases loaded. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And a lefty comes in. Closest bag, you hear the Mercier coach say. Strike 1, outside corner. Well, it looks like there's a batting change, and this is actually Mayo. Ball. Strike 2. And the Rays are 1 strike away from getting out of the bottom of the first unscathed. Mayo 1 extra base hit from giving the Warhawks a max first. And that's strike 3, and that is it for the bottom of the first. Warhawks come up empty. They leave the bases loaded. 1-0 Mercier. Here we go, top of the second inning. Warhawks trailing 1-0 to the Mercier Rays. Final round robin game for both of these two teams. Kahnawake 1 and 2. They've beaten Lachine 3-2. Here's a shot to first, picked up, and they get the runner out at first. 1 down.
Hit on the ground, foul. Lawrence Vaniel grounds out. Mali Buljic fouls strike one off. Oh and 1 the count. One down. Warhawks had as loud of a scoreless inning as possible in the bottom of the first, loading the bases with one out. 2 opportunities, and they weren't able to score. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2. That's right down Broadway. Good pitch. Olivia Malush finding the strike zone for strike 1. Or strike 2, sorry. Here's a 2-2. And now we've got a full count. It's too high, and they're going to break out the tee. All right, so here's the shot straight to the pitcher. Malush picks it up, throw to first, 2 down, 2 up and 2 down. Wow, that's a good start defensively for the Hawks. And there's strike 1. Good pitch by Malush to Flores Rondo. Ball. 1-0 lead for Mercier here in the top of the second. Too high. 2-1 the count. Hit on the ground, and that is going to get through to center. Picked up by Delormier Barnaby. That's a single. Florence Rondo. Ball. Two outs and a runner on first for the Rays. Ball 2.
That came close to Leonie Fecteau's head. 2-0 the count on Fecteau. One nothing lead Rays here in the top of the second. Swung on and missed. 2-1 the count. That hit her. Mikem Cuisinot will stand in. Swung on and missed. Good pitch by Melush, strike one. Monday morning matchup here. Off the play for ball one. I know it's Labor Day. Two and one the count here. Melush Mines catches the inside corner, even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Melush is 1 strike away from getting out of the bottom or top of the second. The 2-2. Strike 3, and that is going to do it. For the top of the second, the Warhawks hold the race scoreless, 1-0 Mercy after 1.5. All right, so here's Julia Bordeaux leading off the bottom of the second. Warhawks trailing 1-0. That ball floats in a little too high, ball one. And Bordeaux has to get out of the way as this one was coming right forward. To another count. There's a good cut, but she comes up empty, strike one. Bordeaux, Elementor, and Lila Rice set to bat here in the bottom of the second. And Bordeaux looks at strike two. Good pitch by Lamont. This is her second inning of work. Bordeaux puts this one in play back to the Moth. She comes off the mount, throws it to first, and it gets away. Oh. Runner on first. Runner on first here. Ball one to Ella Montour. Two and 0. Too high and off the plate, 3-0 the count. Getting this league, the max you can score is 3 runs. 11A you can score 5 in an inning, but 11B you can only score 3. It's a good pitch, but it just missed. And Montour will have the chance to put this one in play via the tee. Warhawks had one tee attempt back in the bottom of the first, and they fouled it off, which is a strikeout. No, there was no ball on the tee, just to let you know. Now there's a ball on the tee. Puts this one in play down to third. Good scoop. They throw to second. Rallied, and catch is made at second base. It's the fielder's choice. Bordeaux gets thrown out. Montour gets on first. There's one down, and in steps number 21, Lila Rice. Rice takes strike one. You hear one of the Warhawks coaches saying, Lyle, that was right in your wheelhouse. Send that baby to the moon. And a check swing. Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count on Rice. Dylan DeLille on deck. Swung on a miss, and that is strike 3, and there are 2 down. In steps DeLille. DeLille backs up and cannot make contact. 0-1 the count. Oh, 2. They are 1 strike away from getting out of this inning without surrendering a run. The 0-2. She gets out of the way. Montour's on first. Hit into The infield. Third baseman picks it up. The throw to second high, but retrieved in the nick of time, and that is going to do it. 2 innings down here. The Rays lead by 1. Back at Matty's Park, top of the third, 1-0 lead for Mercier. Kahnawake Cuisino stepping into bat, and then we'll be back at the top of the lineup for the Rays. Mercier up 1-0. Here in this U11 Girls Division playoff game. Warhawks 1-2, the Rays 0-3. Kahnawake a 3-2 win over Lachine last week to get to 1-1, but a heartbreaker 7-6 loss to Pierrefonds eliminated them from first place. 3-1. It's off the plate. It's time to break out the tee. Remember, the batter can only go 1 base here off the tee. If there's a runner on first, they can advance 2 bases. Hit up the middle, knocked down, and that's 1 up and 1 down. Fouled back for strike 1. Top of the lineup, and Ray Lefebvre stands in. The Warhawks Montour's in there. Pitching. After that hit by batsman. Lamoth has a double and an RBI, and that's the game's only run up to this point as we've made our way to the top of the third. Neither team scoring since. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. Ball. That's swung on and missed. Strike 2. Inside. That hitter. Runners on first and second, and in steps Elena Vaudrin, who reached base on a fielder's choice, 0 for 1. Ball. Swung on a missed. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2, outside. Elena Vaudreuil facing a 2-1 count here from Phillips, I believe. Ball. Strike 2, full count. Ariane Forte's on deck. Ball, just low, and it's tea time. This is a right-handed batter. If you're at third base right now, gotta be on your toes. If you're Carrot over at third, or if you're Montour at short, be ready. This might be coming for you. In the air. They tag second, and they're not going to get the flip to first. The moth is thrown out. Lefebvre gets the third. And here's Ariane Forte, 0 for 1, popped out back in the top of the first. Guido Bowersfeld, the assistant coach of this team, goes to visit his pitcher. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, we will have the U9 Girls Championship game. We know the purple team is in, and according to one tiebreaker, the pinks are in. According to the other, it's the other team. We're going to have to wait and get confirmation for that. But yeah, the purple Warhawks are in the U9B Championship game for the League Baseball Féminin Quebec League, and we'll bring that to you tomorrow night. And on Wednesday, Kahnawake Women's Soccer visiting Ormstown. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. Ball. And it's time to break out the tee. Forte against the tee. Hit in the air. Good shot. That's going to drop into center. Delorme Barnaby picks it up, throws it in, and the ball gets back to the catcher.
Well, I guess I was wrong. You can go 2 bags off of the tee. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. First pitch swinging, and that's swung on a miss by Longstow. Talia Longstow struck out back in the first, 0 for 1. Fouls this one back, strike 2. So the Rays have taken a 2-0 lead. Ball. Outside and a little high, 2-2. Ball, and it's a full count. 1 run in for Mercier. That's in there, strike 3, and that will do it. For the top of the second, the Rays score 1, and they take a 2-0 lead into the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, Warhawks trailing 2-0. Douglas Sundio Currat will lead things off. Ball 1. Currat and Gayunizu, Delormier Barnaby, and I believe Kandarahawe Montour are going to have to take a look because the lineup has changed a little bit. For example, 2 of the missing Warhawks weren't even on the list when this game commenced. They're supposed to be short 3 players. The 3 players have arrived here. Warhawks have yet to find the score sheet yet, trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. This is Lamont's 3rd inning of work. And she went around. If she didn't swing, I don't think that would have been a dead ball. I don't know if that would have been a dead ball because it looked like it hit the ground first, but she lays off that high stuff. Here's the full count. Strike 3, and there's 1 down. Dayunisu Delormier Barnaby standing into bat. She takes ball 1 inside. Her English name is Rhiannon, so they call her Rhiannon the Cannon. Let's see if she can launch one onto the other side of the fence here. And she's coming close.
ropes this one down the right field line. Or the left field line, sorry, but it's my right. That is a double for Delormier. That ball flew off her bat like it was launched out of a cannon. And the Warhawks motor snags in. Swung on and missed, strike one. Erdunya Teta Bauersfeld on deck. Oh, and she's hit. I think she got hit in the back of the head. So she's gonna have to come out. Yep, I think she's gonna have to come out and be substituted for. Yeah, she got hit in the back of the head, so she's gonna come out and someone's gonna have to pinch run for her. But the argument from the Warhawks is that she got hit in the back of the shoulder. Anyway, it's a safety precaution, so Latour gets hit by a pitch back to the top of the lineup with Teta Bauersfeld, who is 1 for 1 with a single. She represents what would be run number 3. Warhawks just hoping to get one across, as they've been blanked up to this point. And she's hit. No, she wasn't hit. Okay. It looked like it. Ball 2. Delormier on second. Latour on first. Bauersfeld at the dish. And here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. The Dario cross on deck. That's behind her. Three and 1 the count on Bauersfeld. Swung on and fouled. We've got a full count. Swung on and missed. And there are 2 down. Del Rio Cross stands in. She represents what would be the go-ahead run. Here's Phillips standing in. It's actually not Cross, it's Phillips. Rhea coming in. She's 1 for 1, comes up empty here, swings to strike 1. Smacked up to the pitcher. The flip to first is in time, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the third. 2-0 lead for the Rays, heading into the top of inning 4. Warhawks have a new pitcher in the game as we start the top of the 4th. Elementor is in, and she will face Laurence Vigneault, who grounded out back in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1. Two nothing lead Mercier. Ball 2. Phillips went 2. After Montour pitched the first. Lamothe has gone 3 for the Rays, and now it's quickly 3-0 on Vigneault. Once Ella gets that first strike, I mean, things are going to come a lot easier after that. Here's a 3-0. Not going to be on this pitch or at bat, as the tee has now time to break out the tee. And the Warhawks need to get set defensively here, make a good play. Bauersfeld at short. Montour at first. And the Montour, I should say. Lila Rice at second. Meanwhile, out in the outfield, Malash is in left. Carrot's in center. DeLille's in left. Right back to Elementor. She throws it to first. Touches the bag in time. Close call. 1 down. One down. And in steps Natalie Buljuk, who is also grounded out, 0 for 1 on the day. High for ball 1. Ball 2. Just off the plate. That was close. Perfect height for Ella.
off the plate, and it's time to break out the tee for Boldzuk. Elementor made the play on the pitching mound. And this looks like it's going to third. You got to be on your toes if you're Delorme or Barnaby. It's going right to her. Throw to first. She beats it out. That actually hit her in the helmet, I think. Looks like she's okay. She got hit in the head by the throw. Ball. Strike one. There's the call Ella was waiting for. Good job. They say the first one and the last ones are the hardest two to get. Everything else in between is gravy. Except if you're me and you don't like gravy. Just a little high and inside, 2-1 the count. She's just missing that mark by a little bit. Not like the pitches are far off, they're in the neighborhood. Outside. Floros Rondo, by the way, has a single. Ball. If you're Lila Rice and Delorme are over at third, also Gandarajo and Mator at short, be ready. This one's probably coming to you. First baseman too, you got to be ready. That might be, there's a possible double play if this one's hitting right where it needs to be hit for the Warhawks. Hit to Mator, the throw to second, gets away from Rice, and he gets it to the outfield. Runners on second and third for the Rays here. So Leone Fecto stands in. Gets out of the way of that pitch, 1-0. Left-handed hitter up for the Rays. Ball. Fecto was hit by a pitch. Pitch is behind her, 3-0. Swung on and missed. 3-1 on Fecto.
One down here. It's a very good possibility that the next inning will be the open. It's 3-2. Good pitch by Ella. The 3-2. And it's time to break out the tee. Don't forget, this is a left-handed batter. If you're the Rays, you got to be careful, though, because if this is hitting the air and it's caught, you got to get back on base. A slow roller, no play at first. Three nothing Rays. Here's Mikam Cuisinot, who has struck out 0 for 1 on the day. And Mercier has just extended to a 3-0 lead. Warhawks 1 and 2 here in the round robin. Both of these two teams have been eliminated from advancing into the next round, but ideally you'd love to end your postseason on a high note. Ball is behind her. Missed her just barely, and it's 3-0. Oh no, that hit her. And the bases are loaded. So now there's a play anywhere. Ball. Ball. That's in there. Good pitch by Ella. That's outside. Kahnawake Cuisinot has grounded out. It's just one back to Montour. Knocks it down the throw. Home. Dropped.
Runners on, well, the bases are loaded and 2 runs in here for Mercier. 4-0 Rays. Well, the next inning, so the top of the 5th, I believe, is going to be the open inning unless we get through the next 4 outs in world record time, which is probably not going to happen. Ball. Bases loaded, 1 out. Warhawks have had some very makeable outs here. They just haven't been able to get them, except for 1. Now on the verge of giving up, surrendering the max 3 runs. Three and 0 the count. That was a good job by Ella, though, getting that ball on the mound, throwing it home, recognizing that there was a force at home. This is going to be a close play, a bang-bang play at home. Out. Wow, good job by Mator picking it up. There's 2 down, and this will be the last batter of the inning. Good job by Ella Mator to keep this inning going and not give up the maximum 3rd run. And the Herdeo cross, Olivia Malush, and I believe Gilbert. That's what we have marked here, but it could be a change. There could be a change somewhere in there. So this is crucial. Ball. And it's time to break out the tee. So Eve Lamoth trying to put the Rays up 5 heading into the bottom half of inning number 4. Hit to second. They touch second base. The run does not count. But Mercier does score 2. They take a 4-0 lead into the bottom half of inning number 4. All right, so new pitcher in the game for the Rays, trying to shut the door, or at least get closer to shutting the door here. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. Warhawks trailing Suroit 4-0. Launch those in. Run up against Cross. He takes ball 1. Sorry, that's Eliana Vaudreuil pitching. Another Herdeo cross, Olivia Malush, and then it would Gilbert.
That's hit well into left field. Right field, sorry. That's going to get to the wall. Big shot by Cross. Turning the corner. They're going to send her home. Cross scores! Inside the park home run. And the Herdio Cross scores. And the Warhawks are on the board. Four one. And she is hit in the arm. Olivia Malush hit in the arm. The ball actually ricocheted out of the stand, out over the fence. But Malush is going to take first. Gilbert stands in. After that hit by pitch, Gilbert swinging and missing at strike one. Gilbert was hit by a pitch actually back in the first inning. So the Warhawks are on the board. It's 4-1. Behind her, Addison Mayo on deck. Swung on and missed. Swung on and missed, strike three. One down. And in will step Addison Mayo. Ball. 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 And it's time to break out the tee. So one out here. Warhawks have already scored one in this inning. Mayo sends a shot to the right side of the infield. Knocked down. The flip the second, not in time. Malush is on. Oh, sorry, this is Addison Mayo. We don't have a 55 on here. That was number 55. Runners on first and second. I believe that's DK that got in. So DK's on first, Malush on second. The care represents what would be the max third run of the inning. Mayo struck out swinging back in the first, 0 for 1 on the day. Ball. That's in there, good pitch. Ball. Ball. All right, so it's time to break out the tee. Warhawks have a runner on first and second. The runner on first represents what would be run number 3. There's one down here. Julia Bordeaux on deck. And that's sent to the third baseman. What a play at third. And they get the out at third base, 2 down. So runners on first and second for Julia Bordeaux, who singled back in the second inning, 1 for 1. Ball. And the Rays outfield right now is playing very shallow. If Julia can hit this one into the outfield, I mean, there's a good chance that the runners will get some good traction on those base paths. Too high. Behind her. Tea time. And now they're going to back up the outfielders. Good call. Hits this one well through to the outfield. 1 run scores. And they're going to send the third run home. She scores. Julia Bordeaux and the Warhawks get a max 3 runs here in the bottom half of inning number 4. What a clutch hit. And it's 4-3.
Well, it's a ball game here at the Matties Park. The Warhawks have scored 3. They max out in the bottom half of the 4th, and they've made this a 4-3 game. As Eliana Vaudrin will stand into bat. Gilbert on the mound. Gilbert pitching. And that way Montour at first, DeLille at second. Inside 2-0 the count. Cross at third. Looks like Bordeaux's moved to third. Cross is in at short. Correct out in right. We know the count. And the Warhawks taking advantage of that tee in the last inning. There you see Julia Bordeaux, good control, good composure, hitting a shot to center field. I thought that was really neat because we've seen most of the players hit it, pull it. They've been pull hitters off the tee, not that time. That's in there, good pitch.
Ready, girls?
Ball. And now the defense has to get set for the Warhawks. Shot right back to the pitcher. It bounces to DeLille at first or second, and the throw forces the first baseman off the bag, and I don't think it would have been in time anywhere. A comebacker. Ariane Forte stands in. She popped out back in the first, doubled back in the third, 1 for 2 on the day. Ball. 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 Ball.
Where's that second, lady? Got her eye on you.
Hit in the air. Caught! Double play possibility. No, it's not going to come. 1 down. Here's Talia Lotsto, who is 0 for 2 on the day, standing into bat. Ball. Good pitch, though. Just a little high. Ball. Ball. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. That's the one. Yehuadira Nirats. Gilbert with a good pitch. Hit in the air. Good catch back there. Full count now. The 3-2. Ball 4. Laurence Vigneault on deck. Hit right to the first, this pitcher. Throw to second. They get the out at second base.
Cover your base. Play, ladies.
So here's Vigneault with 2 outs here. Swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Oh, that's foul tipped. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. And Gilbert's 1 strike away from getting the Warhawks out of this inning. Here's the 0-2. She lays off. It was hanging there, but it hung a little too high. 1-2 the count. Oh, just outside and just a little high. 2-2. I was hanging there though. Those are tough pitches to let go by if you're a batter though. That's right down Broadway, and that'll do it. Warhawks need 1 to tie. It's 4-3 Mercier. Welcome back to Matty's Park. This is the last inning. Warhawks trailing 4-3. They put up a 3 spot in the bottom half of the 4th, but they need at least 1 to tie this one up. Alabator stands in. She reached on a fielder's choice in her first at bat. First pitch swinging. It's over the plate. Strike 1. 4-3 race. Wall close, not on there. (4-3) Mercier leading. Lila Rice on deck for the Warhawks. It'll go Mator, Ella Mator, Lila Rice, and Dylan DeLille. And then we'll see what happens if we get into subsequent batters after. She got hit. Looks like she got hit in the back. But Julia Bordeaux is going to have to run because she got hit in the head. Ella Mator gets hit. And the game-tying runs aboard for the Warhawks here in the bottom half of the final inning. Lila Rice represents the game-winning run. She comes into bat. Okay, so the Warhawks are making a switch. Julia Bordeaux is not in. But they're going to the last person who was out, and Olivia Malush was thrown out, which was out number 2. So it's actually not the last batter that hit in the last inning, but the last batter who was thrown out, tagged out, the last out, and it was Olivia Malush. So Malush is on first, running. And she was thrown out on that fielder's choice by Gilbert. Hanging ball up a little high, but Lila looked like she had a beat on it. Came up empty. Dylan DeLille on deck. Warhawks trying to come back and get the win. They need one to tie. Trailing 4-3 here in the bottom half of the final inning. High and away. We can get the ball 4 here. And I'd like to see what Lila could do off the tee. Well, it depends. If she sees something that she likes, that's not going to be something she likes. 3-1 the count. Here's a 3-1. Off the plate, and now it's tea time. Runner on first, nobody out. Here we go. Hits this one up the middle, taked up by the pitcher to throw to first, gets away. Rice is on her way. Horse, she'll get to second. Runners on second and third. Lila Rice gets the second. Dylan DeLille gets the comes into bat. Ella Mator's on third. That game-winning run is at second base right now. Lila Rice does not have to run. There's strike one on DeLille catching the outside corner. Malush, who's at third, running for Ella Mator, who was hit in the head. Neither one of these players have to run. If it's not looking too promising, they don't gotta run. Swung on a miss, strike two on DeLille. Ball. One and two on DeLille. 4-3 Mercier leading here in the bottom half of the fifth. Warhawks have two runners aboard. There's no outs.
Just missed. Ooh, that was close. DeLille sends a shot to deep center. Gets by. Rice coming across. She scores. Walk-off base hit. Dylan DeLille walks it off and sends the Warhawks to a 4-0 comeback win. Warhawks win it. A comeback for the ages at Matty's Park. Your final score: Warhawks 5, Rays 4. That'll do it. What a comeback victory.